the new Amazon Echo Spot. Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I've had an Amazon Echo Spot for many years. It's actually one of my favorite devices because it gives you that alarm clock, but it gives you a ton of other features too, including full capabilities of the voice interactions. So you can control your smart home, you can actually have it show you when it's playing music, what tracks you're listening to. It's really nice. But it did have some limitations, not the least of which is it actually had a camera. So that's why I have this little tiny bit of Post-it note on top here, is to block the camera lens. Who were they that thought that we're going to put this in a bedroom, so therefore we want a camera? I don't think they thought that through, and a lot of people complained about that. So enter the new 2024 version. This is the Amazon Echo Spot 2024 smart alarm clock. And you can see it is an upgrade all around. The most obvious thing is that it's bigger. But they got rid of that darn camera, which was really good. And there's now a front-facing speaker. So if you use it for music, as I often do, then it does give you better audio quality. Now, let me give you a quick tour of all the buttons in the back because there are some other changes there too. Now, on the top, both devices have the same volume up, volume down, and mute button, and that button turns off the microphone so it's not going to hear even if you use the trigger word. Where it's more interesting is that the ports, on the old unit there was an audio out port, a 3.5 millimeter AUX. The new one, they must have decided people don't really need that. They don't really need an external speaker because, hey dude, now we have better speaker. So the new version is more simplified, which is nice. So it does give you a ton of the Echo capabilities. So you can do hands-free calls, you can have it play music. There's a lot you can do with this. You can also customize your clock face, and all of that's done in the Alexa app. So let me go ahead and show you just real quick. So this is called Bedroom. This used to be called Bedroom, but now this one's called Bedroom. So I'm going to go into it, and you can see that it does have some easy ability with volume. It is a Bluetooth friendly device, so you can pair it with any Bluetooth source and push audio out to it. It's pretty easy to work with. But if we go to settings, it's where you get into a lot more interesting things. So you can actually pair this with a second unit, or what they call their dot, which is basically this minus the screen. And so if you have two of them and you have them on different sides of a room, you can just be talking to this, and both of them in stereo will be playing your audio music, for example. And that audio, I will tell you, you can use Amazon Prime Music, you can use Spotify, you can use SiriusXM. It works with a lot of different music services, and you pair all that and get that all set up in the app on your smartphone. So let's go down a little further. And so display and brightness, I can adjust that here. And you can see it's gotten a little bit less bright, and I can go, maybe I like to have it nice and bright. And the adaptive brightness is really important. If you don't turn that on, you will regret at 10 p.m. how darn bright the thing is. So it does a really nice job of switching into this sort of like sleep mode where it's orange and it's super, super faint. So I have that again facing my bed, and it is not a bother at all. We can get into a little more fun with like clock faces, so I can change that and things should change pretty quickly. There we go. So you can see there's another one, and let me give you a close-up so you can see some of these as I go through the different options. At this point, I've sort of settled on the one where it is a graphic that represents the weather plus the time, and that gives me the clock face. I can also change the format if I prefer a 24-hour clock. And if you're noticing that I have to keep scrolling, it's because I think there's a bug in the Alexa software that it doesn't remember how far down you scrolled in the previous app. But This is blue. We can change it to orange to match this one. And really it's just the weather icon that changes, but that's okay because you can sort of pick your favorite color based on the theme. And I should mention, this is blue. It also comes in white and black. I just really thought blue was a nice change from the black unit that I had. And so those are probably the most interesting settings here. There's a lot more you can do in the app, but I'll let you discover that for yourself. So let's see, front-facing speaker, customized clock. You can ask things like, and I actually changed the wake word, just so you know. Computer, what's the weather?
Currently, in Boulder it's 76 degrees
this one
Fahrenheit
answering.
with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect
and I've also
thunderstorms
specified
with a
that
high
it's
of
the
83
Australian
and a low of
voice because
61
I find that a
degrees.
little more pleasant than the American voice. And I can change the volume if we want to do that. And it's also a touch screen if I want to do that, but I just use the buttons on the top. And so, computer, what's the time?
It's 9:19 a.m.
So you can hear that's at 3/4 volume. This gets really loud. It definitely gets louder than the older one did. And one of the other really cool things from a smart home perspective is this is now Matter compatible. And Matter is a protocol that more and more modern smart home devices are using to talk to each other. So the intention of that is that this will obviously work with the Amazon Alexa, Amazon Echo world of devices, but this will also give you capabilities and compatibility beyond that, which is pretty darn important, actually. It's also made out of 36% recycled materials, which is great. And in terms of weight and stuff, it feels like it might be about the same weight. And obviously the size is, it's a bit bigger. In case you're curious, there's just a flat portion on the bottom, and that's how it stays nice and stable. And I don't have the rights to play actual music, so I can't actually share that with you, but I will tell you it definitely sounds better. And you can go into the app and you can adjust the bass and treble so you can really fine tune it. It's still a small speaker, but speaker design has increased so much in the last 20 or 30 years. And this, especially for like a dorm room or an office or a bedroom, it's really, really great. And I'm a big fan of this particular device. I like that I can just say something like, computer, set alarm for 7 a.m.
Alarm set for 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Now, it's getting confused because both of these have the same wake word, but I told it that when it sounds like it's the same volume, I prefer this one answer it. So this one I will take offline, and that will make things a little easier, and it'll make it a little faster because it definitely has more memory and a faster processor. But you heard that's as easy as it is for me to set an alarm, and then if I want to like get rid of it, computer cancel alarm.
There are no alarms on this device.
Oh no.
Your alarm is set for 7 a.m. tomorrow on bedroom. Should I cancel that?
Yes.
7 a.m. alarm cancelled on bedroom.
So we got a little confused on which one should have answered, but the alarm is gone. There was a tiny indicator on the bottom, and that's gone too. And honestly, given the years of struggle with setting, physical alarm clocks and trying to figure out recurring alarms and all of that, this is astonishingly easy. And really, it's a really cool device. And now's a great time to check it out because it's brand new from Amazon. They're running some really nice promos. So this is the Amazon Echo Spot 2024 Smart Alarm Clock. Definitely one to check out. Now, we should talk about the price because it is on a remarkable discount. But before we get to the price, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to my channel. A click or a tap on subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, hit that thumbs up if you found this of value, and I certainly hope you did. Cool. As I said, this is the Amazon Echo Spot 2024 Smart Alarm Clock, and it is $79.99. But today and tomorrow, as I post this video, is Amazon Prime Days, which drops it down to an incredible $44.99. That is a heck of a deal. This is a game-changing alarm clock for you with a million other features. And again, it's great at playing music. I play music endlessly in my house by using all of these devices. So this is definitely one to check out. If you want one, just get it. You can always return it, but get it and then check it out and see what you think. I have a link in the description for this video, so you can use that to get right to the correct page to get the beautiful blue version, or you can get black or white. So whatever preference works best for your space, this is one that's definitely worth getting. And if you had the old version, upgrade to the new version. It's definitely an improvement. That's all I got. I need to get this back in my bedroom, so I'll catch you in my next video.